First of all, people are asking why BONFACE Ambani?
Why BONFACE Ambani? Yeah, why? I don't think that they're supposed to be asking why. Yeah, they're supposed to be supporting it, not asking why. Because I've been in football for long, and I've lived throughout my life. It was just in football. So I'm going into something that I know. I'm going to a challenge that I know what I'm going to do. I know where I'm coming from, where I am, and where I'm going.
And of course, talking about where you're going, it's a generation since the club lifted a Premier League trophy. You were involved in that squad. Maybe so many turn of events right now, 27 years to be precise. And now you believe it's time for change?
Yeah, it's time for change. That one for sure. I believe it's time for change. I've been a supporter of this team. I've been a fan of this team when I was still a small boy. I came later on. I played for the team. We won the last title, that was 27 years ago. I left, ventured into other professional football outside the country, came back, coached the team after retirement. I think I had one of the best junior sides around. So it's not something that it's new to me. I left and then went still into football management. I think you've done, you guys have seen the number of clubs I've managed to top levels, Mara Sugar being one of them, Nakuru Bucks, Sindo United. So I've been in football management for long. So I'm coming back just to set the record straight.
Coming back home, of course, you're on the home stretch, 3 days to the election. I know it's going to be busy. Maybe what do you intend to do over the next 3 days, and what's the message to those who, of course, who attended this and those who watched online during this very memorable moment?
It has been a very gruesome journey for the past 3 months, traversing the whole of the country. You know, going for local elections. The only difference with the presidential elections, maybe you have to go to each and every corner of the country. But with Lopez, again, you also need to go to, you need to travel. You need to go to Western, you need to go to traverse the whole of Nairobi, Mombasa. I was in Mombasa yesterday. We have 2 branches there. So it has been a journey, it has been gruesome 3 months. So 3 days to go for elections.
Maybe for me, we've seen legends, of course, some of them have led the club. There are talks that, of course, if you're a legend, maybe you're not a good leader. Maybe what's the message you'll be passing across to those who believe that you cannot do this?
Wow, I don't think, to me, myself, I believe in myself. I believe in what I can do. I've done it. It's not rocket science. As I said, I've been in football for all those years. I've grown in football, lived in football. I've never left. So it's a challenge. Yeah, it's a challenge. Now the transition from being a fan, a footballer of the club, a coach, and now into leadership. So I know it's a challenge, a tough one, but I know what I want, and I believe. And the best thing, I believe in myself. And given a chance by the fans, 100% sure, I'll give them what they have not been getting for the past years. Yeah, when you talk about financial sustainability, we are going in, we know actually what we're going to do. I'm not going in alone. We have the Secretary General, we have the Treasurer. We'll sit down together and try to harmonize whatever they have, and we forge ahead. We need to get more sponsors on board. We cannot only depend on one sponsor who has been there. We need to sit down. We need to do some right things here and there. And it's not a brand. It's a brand on itself. So it just needs to be cleaned, and from there, support will trickle in. We have so many guys outside the country. We have guys inside the borders who want to support the team. But now the problem has been always integrity issues. Transparency and accountability has not been there. So we need to get back this team to where it's supposed to be. So with the caliber of this team, getting sponsors is not going to be something small. It's not going to be hard. Yeah? So we'll work on it.
Well, Chairman, you are a man that believes in the youth. Secondly, the structures and the infrastructure at the club level. Do you have any plan that will see FC Leopards on its own stadium in the shortest time possible when you get to office?
Yeah, those are two questions. That's on infrastructure and the youth team. Yeah? When you talk about the youth team, I believe in youth. Yeah? When I was a coach for FC Leopards, I produced one of the best youth sides in this country. Most of those boys have gone on to play international football outside this country. Many are playing the Premier League. So I believe in that. And my team, when we sit down, we'll have to get back to the roots. Yeah? So I'm planning to get a sponsor so that we can sponsor schools in Western. I'm planning to have a tournament in Western for 15 schools. Yeah? 3 schools from Busia County, Vihiga County, 3 schools, Kakamega, 3 schools, Bungoma, 3 schools, and Trans Nzoia, 3 schools. By the time that tournament is over, I'm sure that we'll have gotten around 20 players who can actually transit into the youth systems of our football, and before maybe long they'll be in the senior team. So it's not rocket science. It's going to happen, and we will do that. It's only about, when I say transparency and accountability, should be there. And when you talk about infrastructure, if you talk about the stadium, no. Being a stadium is a far-fetched thing. Yeah? That's something that is a long-term project. But the short-term and maybe short, we should be thinking about a training facility for the club. That one will help the club more than stadium. You can still hire the Nyayo Stadium or Kasarani or any other stadium for the time being, because we need a training facility for these boys more than that stadium. Maybe later, when we have built and we solidified our fan base and everything, now the financial sustainability is also there. We have looked for partners outside this country and within the borders, then definitely we now think about going for a stadium. But for now, we need to get training facility, fully equipped training facility. We have training grounds, we have a gym, we have all sorts, yeah? So that hostels to accommodate these players and so forth.
If I may just add on that occasion of the youth, are you going to go focus on regions?
No, we are not. AFC Leopards is not only from Western. Yeah? AFC Leopards is an international team. Yeah? So we are going also to tap into those tournaments that usually happen across Kenya. We have AFC Leopards has its fan base in Central, in Rift Valley, Eastern and Coast. Yeah? So we also we are looking into also tapping in those tournaments, school programs, so that at least if we get a better player from Meru, definitely we'll still get him in the system. Whether in Central, we'll still get him in the system. So we are not only going to focus in Western, but at least maybe that's where the program will start from.
Yes, mimi ni Msoti BONFACE from KBC. Umesema
asante. AFC Leopards wamesema ni lazima tukae chini tuweze kuipaka sasa vizuri. Tuweze kutafuta sasa wachezaji wenye hadhi. Wachezaji ambao wanaweza kustahimili pressure AFC Leopards. Na wachezaji ambao wataweza kufikisha hapo penye tunataka. So kwa hivyo nipe muda tu kidogo, nadhani ndani ya season karibu 2 ama 3 tutakuwa tunacheza.
Mr. Ambani, my name is Gavin from TechMed.
Yeah, that's something that we are going to put in place. We have to work hand in hand with the fans themselves, with the members themselves, because we shall say the back also starts from where? It has to start from you as a fan. Yeah? We need to start from the fan base, because they are the ones who usually come up with some funny merchandise. So we'll fight it. It's not going to be an easy war, but we'll make sure that we fight it, we fight the vice. And the next thing also that actually makes these guys come up with funny merchandise is just about the quality and also the pricing of the jerseys. Yeah? So we are intending to at least get into office, try to produce in bulk. When you produce in bulk, definitely the prices will go down. So will not actually share the burden to our funds. So we are going to make sure that we come up with a system where we produce in bulk. And then once we produce in bulk, the price will go down and our fund will have actually what they want.
Thank you very much, guys. All right.